Are you a creative entrepreneur looking for some no-nonsense, straight-talking, actionable advice? Well, you're in the right place. Today on the Creative Business TV show, we're talking about the power of storytelling and the 4 must-tell stories you should be telling about your brand. So welcome to the Creative Business TV show, helping you make a success of your creative business. I'm your host, Kylie Carlson, and it's time to kick off those heels, grab yourself a coffee and get ready to be inspired. So today's topic is all about storytelling. Once upon a time, we talked about storytelling marketing and the fact that brands have been practicing storytelling since the very first advertisement made its way into these old-fashioned things called newspapers. Since that video, there's a link down below in the comments, I have received quite a few emails asking for help to do this. So today I thought I'd share 4 stories your brand can and should tell on social media, on your blog, and within your marketing to really blow the minds of your potential clients so that they have to buy your product or hire you. Number 1 is a critical problem that you solved. Now, as business owners, you go above and beyond to please your customer. You stay up late, you work on holidays, you give that extra something special they won't get from your competitor. So talk about it. But here's the key. The story should be about the problem you solved for a customer, not about how great you are for doing it. So Zappos is a shoe store in the US, and they are a perfect example of this. And it's always stuck in my mind. A groomsman's shoes were sent to the wrong address. A mistake by UPS, by the way, not Zappos. When the company learnt that there was a chance that the original package wouldn't make it in time for the wedding, they overnighted him a free pair directly to the wedding venue. Now that's an amazing problem-solving story right there, and I bet your brand has got a few of its own. So tell them. Number 2, your inspiration for being in business. Okay, so when you started your creative business, you were inspired by some greater vision, a belief that was big enough to drive you to strike out on your own. What is that? Figure it out, then share that story with your audience. You might talk about how your grandmother's love for Italian food inspired you to open your own pizza restaurant, or how getting married inspired you to become a wedding planner. Whatever it might be, it is your story and you should be telling it. So to quote Simon Sinek, people don't buy what you do, people buy why you do it. Number 3 is your hero's anthem. No, you're not the hero, your customer is. And Amazon is a really good example of this with their well-documented promise to be customer obsessed. Tell me the additional items Amazon recommends for your shopping cart aren't spot on all the time. That's because they know their customer inside out. And you should too. And you can demonstrate this by telling your hero's stories. Maybe it's one of your customers who ran a marathon. Maybe it's a charity group you recently supported. This story is unique in that it has nothing to do with your product. Instead, it celebrates the very humans responsible for paying your bills each month. Customers crave real stories, and it's just an added bonus that the hero happens to know and love your brand. Number 4 is the failure story. Now, what I'm about to say will sound probably a bit crazy, but I'm going to say it anyway. Talking about your mistakes and failures openly is the best thing you can do for your business. It will attract more customers, create more opportunities, and cast your company in a more favourable light. Honesty and transparency are not just good ethical values for an individual to have. They are great for business too. You can tell engaging stories about your mistakes and failures to connect with potential customers better and to differentiate your brand from the competition. So, as per usual, it's now your turn. What amazing brand stories do you have? I want to hear them, and so with the rest of us, so leave your stories below in the comments. I'm afraid that is all I have time for today on the Creative Business TV show. If you enjoyed it and liked what you saw, please subscribe. And if you want to be more connected, you've got to come to kyliecarlson.co and get on my mailing list. So until next week, next Monday, I will see you then.